Today we're getting lucky. Hi, really big welcome to the channel. I'm Gary. Thanks for joining me today for this look at Get Lucky, great Mark Knopfler song. I've decided to go back and do another song by Mark. One of the earlier videos I did on the channel was Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits on this lovely national I've got right behind me here. And it's been getting quite a lot of hits. People have been looking at it, commenting on it, and it's been really popular. So for all you Mark Knopfler fans, I've decided to do another song by Mark. He's got a great touch. This is a fingerstyle piece on acoustic guitar. Really nice piece to play. Not too difficult, not as difficult as it sounds. So it's going to be a good lesson, I hope you'll enjoy it. If you're new to the channel, then please give me a like if you enjoy the content. I hope you do. Subscribe to the channel. It's going to help me grow it. As always, we're going to zoom in, break down each part of the song, and I'll reference it with the lyrics as we go through so that you know where we're up to. So let's look at Get Lucky. Better with my muscles than I am with my mouth. I whip the fairgrounds in the summer. I go big through down south. When I feel them chilly winds, where the weather goes I follow. Pack up my traveling things, go with the swallows. You might get lucky now and then. Yeah, you win some, you might get lucky now and then. Yeah, you win some. Wake up in the morning, keep an eye on what I spend. Gotta think about eating, gotta think about paying the rent. Okay, there we are, in up close now. Hopefully you can see everything there. So as you can see, I've got a capo at the 4th fret for this song. Mark uses capos in around 3rd and 4th fret in quite a lot of his acoustic stuff. We're in standard tuning for this one. We've got some nice simple chords really, working around G, C, A minor and D. But we've got this Travis style. So I'm really playing the root of the G chord with my thumb and then going up to the D string. That's one of the key parts of the song really, to master that. If you played anything in that style before, once you've learnt the Travis style for one song, you should be able to do it for a lot of songs, but it's just hard getting it right first time. So let's look at this picking pattern. In the introduction, a lot of the same principles here are going to apply throughout the song, throughout the verse, in the way that we're alternating the bass notes with our thumb. So I'm playing with my thumb. The root of the chord, it's a G chord. We capoed up obviously, so it's not actually a G, but the root of the G chord shape. And then an open D string with my thumb. At the same time as I play the open D string, I'm also pinching the open B string. Catch the high G note. Again, I say G note, but it's part of the G chord on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So the main thing to concentrate on is the alternating bass, pinching this B string. Then you can just catch that 1st string. Bring this suspension in, so it's like an A minor 7 shape, and I'm still keeping the same alternating bass. So it's exactly the same picking pattern. Second finger down on G2 there. Okay, very slowly. So let's work through some of the first verse chords. We've got our introduction down and we've got the same alternate picking style. I'll show you some of the little embellishments that I've added in as well. When I play this, I think it adds to the song slightly, so I'll cover those as we go through it. So starting with the first verse then, we're on the G chord. I'm better with my muscles. So there. Same picking, just pinching that B and D, and then just raking a couple of the other strings really. I'm better with my muscles than I am with my mouth. Then we go to a G7, but we're playing a G7 like that, so it's kind of like a D7 shape on the thickest strings. You can actually also put your little finger down on B3 from the capo. If that's too much of a handful, you can just play those three. So, I'm better with my muscles than I am with my mouth. I work the fairground. Gives you a second just to get your pinky down. You can get the low part of the chord down first before we get up there. I'm better with my muscles than I am with my mouth. I work the fairgrounds in the summer to a C. Now you can do like an alternating style or just a C with a G in the bass. I'm better with my muscles than I am with my mouth. I work the fairgrounds in the summer. I go big for dance sound. Bringing that suspension in there as we did in the introduction. I'm better with my muscles than I am with my mouth. I work the fairgrounds in the summer. I go big for dance sound. I sometimes choose to alternate like that just because I find it a little bit easier than getting this C over G down. It's just my personal style, but it doesn't matter as long as you get in the bass. Better with my muscles than I am with my mouth. I work the fairgrounds in the summer. I go big for dance sound. Around again. When I feel them chilly winds, where the weather goes I'll follow. Pack up my traveling things and go with the swallows. So nice simple chords in that verse. Again, it's just really this picking style that's going to be the challenge for a lot of players if they've not played in this Travis style before. With my muscles than I am with my mouth. I work the fairgrounds in the summer. I'll go pick for dance sound. When I feel them chilly winds, where the weather goes I'll follow. Pack up my traveling things and go with the swallows. And then what I do is walk down from the G to the F sharp go to this D, but it's D with an F sharp in the bass, like that. Okay, bringing my thumb over for it. So coming into that walk down part from midway through the verse, I'll just join it part way through. So when I feel them chilly winds, where the weather goes I follow, pack up my traveling things, go with the swallows, I get lucky, into our D with the F sharp in the bass, now and then I'm going to take my thumb off, just play the open 6th string and B3, and then to a D7, again with the F sharp in the bass. Alright, so I'll play through that part again. When I feel them chilly winds, where the weather goes I follow, pack up my traveling things, go with the swallows, I get lucky now and then. Walking back up, yeah you win some, into our G, yeah you win some, back to C, alternating, or C with the G in the bass, I get lucky now and then, to A minor. There I'm alternating between the A and the E in the bass, 6th string. So that's the chorus part again from the top. I get lucky now and then, yeah you win some, you might get lucky now and then. Up to C, I'm going to add that 9 in there on B3. Yeah you win some, back to our G there. So I'll play through the introduction, first verse and the chorus from the top. Fairground in the summer, I'll go pick fruit down south. When I feel them chilly winds, where the weather goes I'll follow, pack up my traveling things, go with the swallows, you might get lucky now and then. You win some, you might get lucky now and then. Second verse. So let's play through the second verse leading into the second chorus for practice, and then we get into the sort of middle 8 rambling through the meadow part. We'll look at that, there's a chord change there. So the second verse, I wake up every morning, keep an eye on what I spend. 1, 2, I'll bring my little beatbox in as well to add a bit of rhythm. 2, I wake up every morning, keep an eye on what I spend. Gotta think about eating, gotta think about paying the rent. Always think it's funny, gets me every time. The one about the happiness and money, will go tell it to the bread line. You might get lucky now and then. Yeah, you win some, you might get lucky now and then. There, but it's all around those same moves, a bit like the introduction chords really, and then we get into this middle 8, we'll look at that part next. Now I'm rambling through this meadow, happy as a man can be, think I'll just lay me down under this old tree, and on we go. this whole world is shuffling. If you got a truffle dog, you can go truffling. You might get lucky now and then. So it's the same from then on into the chorus. So we're going to B minor there. I play it as a bar chord, and I'm pinching the root of the chord there on A2 and the B string. Then I'm alternating between the A and E string. And then we go to an E minor. Happy as a man can be. Now I'm running through this meadow, happy as a man can be. Up to C, think I'll just lay me down, G, and then D over the F sharp, under this old tree. So you're using that as your first measure. From the D there. And on we go. This whole world is shuffling. If you got a truffle dog, you can go truffling. You might get lucky now and then. You win some, you might get lucky now and then. You win some. So when I'm alternating the bass on that B minor, I'm really just picking out some of the thinner strings as well. There's no signs to it. And I'm running through this meadow, happy as a man can be. Down to E minor there. I'm not alternating the bass there, I'm just really keeping it going in the background. Meadow, happy as a man can be. Think I'll just lay me down under this old tree. And on we go. This old world is shuffling. If you got a truffle dog, you can go truffling. You might get lucky now and then. I get lucky now and then. You win some. Get Lucky. Get Lucky, really nice song. It's one I've always played when I do acoustic sets. Really love it. Everybody asks what it is. It's not as well known as some of Mark's songs. Always goes down the storm. So I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, let me know what you think. Give me your comments, ideas for other songs. As I always say, enjoy your guitar playing, guys, and I'll see you very soon.